Well, well. What do we have here, y'all? All right. First and foremost, buenos dias, compas. Just saying, all right? Just saying. All right, look, first and foremost, Trump didn't say anything. That was all Iran's president. All right. I hate to be that one guy, but it still talks. It still talks. All right. Um, look, reason why this works so much more than what Trump's tacos usually run us, right? It's work because mainly, I don't want to say worked, right? It bounced the market back up solely because Iran has been very, very, very clear that they are going to be the ones to end the war. All right. And the war over oil. Okay. Need I say more or less, whatever the saying is, right? Anyways, still the morning. All right, y'all. That's why I got these on. Don't like this light right here. It's very whatever. Um, yeah, Iran said that they were going to be the ones to go ahead and dictate this war, dictate when it ends, right? So this whole entire time they said we have no intent of negotiations whatsoever. We don't care about what Trump is saying. He's lying to y'all. He's manipulating the markets. He's this, that, and the third. We will continue to bombard y'all with nothing but bombs, right? Bombing Israel. Um, and that's also another thing, that's a third party right there. Or not third party, but I mean, that's also who's involved in this, They also have to come to agreements, right? See, but the big thing is that when they said that they wanted to end the war, that's why everybody, not everybody, but that's why the market reacted so well to the way it did. You know, we were right here at this critical level two, shall I say? This was Trump's taco right here. And then from there, it shot up once Iran had said something about it was this candle right here within this 4 hour candle, right? Shot all the way down, boom. I mean, you just been on a rampage all the way back up, all right? But we're back to this strong level of support and resistance, all right? Yeah, but it ran because finally the person who's been really sitting back and saying, "Go ahead, bring all the smoke. I don't care." Now they're saying, "All right." Trump's been saying, "Come sit at this table and negotiate with me." And they've been saying, "Nah, fuck that table. We'll carry this on out for as long as we need to, big dog." Right? As long as we need to, big dog. And now, finally, they're saying, "Hey, I'm willing to go sit at that table." Everyone's oh, right? So everyone got real excited about that. All right, this is why this is exactly what happened right here inside the market. Or boom, right? I need to learn everything's on my left, right? Every day, this is why the market reacted like this. Okay, so there's still to sit at the table, and like I said, the negotiations. I mean, they're gonna be very hard standards to meet on both ends. So pretty much calling for a good pullback. All right. Now, like I said, folks, we still have a long ways to go to take out the 200 day and the 200 SMA. All right. Look how much we fell, though. I mean, is it that much of a big surprise that we get this pullback, right? This is why I spoke on this yesterday. Okay. Because something in me was telling me, something in me was telling me, hey, we should talk about what could happen and how much of a pullback and how much work we're gonna need. Because if something were to happen, I don't want everyone just switching their hats and now we're going long on calls. All right. Look, don't get me wrong. If you caught this, you hit a lick. I love it for you. All right. I love it for you. And I hope you hit plenty more. I really do. All right. These are really great licks to hit inside of the market. All right. But pushed a lot. It's a lot of buying, all right? But you want to know what I see here? All right. I still don't have my bear like my full bear hat on. All right. Am I flipping back and forth right now? Yeah, because that's what the market is doing. All right. I'm only doing what the market is telling me to do. All right. So if you ever say this dude be flip flopping, yeah, dog. I'm here to make money. All right. Do you see a bull on this shirt? You see a bear on this shirt? No. You know what I'm saying? I am a bull though. Texas, baby, all day. All right. That has nothing to do with this, but yeah, I'm not on one team, dog, for sure. Switching jerseys every day, dude. I don't care. I'm here to make money. You feel me? Whoever signs my check will definitely I'll definitely be on that squad because this is what the market is. It's the free market. Free market. Do whatever we want. All right. Anyways, okay. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. This is why I say just be careful. Okay. Right here. This is where it all begins, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Can anyone guess where this is going? Lower low, baby. All right. That's why we have these levels marked out. All right. Is it going to end up exactly right there? Probably not. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'm just that money with my shot. You know what I'm saying? John Wick with the aim. But like I said, I'm not in the business to predict the market. All right, folks. I'm just giving y'all exactly what I see. Okay. So hopefully, not hopefully, but if this really does turn around, this really does turn into a great bull market. And what I'm just saying, what also could happen is this. All right. This is just a for you non-believers and naysayers. All right. We could move all the way back up to the strong level of resistance, come back down, test this strong level of resistance, shoot back up, and now we got an inverse head and shoulders. Okay. This could go plenty of ways. Okay. If we really do truly do get peace, right? This really goes up. Trump says something, oh well, yeah, actually negotiations aren't going as good as we thought it was gonna be. Drop back down, boom, all of a sudden get that rally that we wanted. Actually became the agreement, everything's looking good. Boom, war ended, oil's back on the market, no longer getting bottlenecked at the Strait of Hormuz. And boom, we see that. We see this. This is where we see that real continuation, right? From that head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. All right. So we gotta navigate the path as it unfolds before us. Okay. That is the best way to play the market. All right, folks. So I'm prepared for the upside. This is why I have these levels here. This is why I have these indicators here, right? So if we get that, we know what we're looking for. This is how you can pretty much start reading the charts. These are things that can help you read the chart, gauge things, right? We're producing lower lows, lower highs. We're seeing inverse head and shoulders possibly be made. Okay, this is where we were able to start. This is this is how we sail. This is how we become a good captain. Okay, a great scallywag, shall I say, for me and my piratas. Okay, um, this is how we become a skilled sailor. Okay, we're really navigating this path. Okay, so take that to the bank. Also, I mean, out of all that, 106 came down, tapped that 50 SMA. Do you see what I'm saying? Like oil is still not down, so I can't sit here and tell y'all everything's good. All right, look, I have to deal in reality. I cannot deal in deception, delusion, hope, smoking that hopium, being optimistic. These are all great things to have in life. It's great to have hope. It's great to be even delusional in what it is that you're going after. Like, I really want my whole trading career to take off. I have to be delusional in some type of sense that this is going to be successful, right? I have to be optimistic about how my day is going to go, about how things are going to go in life. I have to have all these type of different ingredients, okay? But when it comes to trading. We leave that at the front door, folks. We leave that at the front door. I don't care. You can sit here and pray. All right. If you're sitting here like, oh come on, I hope this works. I hope this works. Please God, look God. I swear, I'll stop drinking. I'll stop doing this. I'll stop cheating on my wife. Blah blah blah. Woo woo. Right. Second you're doing that, dog, you need to find you need to find a different strategy. All right. Because God's gonna look at you and be like, dog, you have not put in the work. All right. The second you're trading is the second that you've entered a bad trade. You have no idea what you're doing. Hey, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? By the way, not married, not cheating. Okay. By the way, where's my water? All right. Not drinking. Okay. Today. Okay. Drinking agua. Okay. And it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Who the hell drinks at 5 o'clock in the morning? All right. Not this guy. All right. But oil. Okay. Still hasn't gone down. Came, hit that 50 SMA. Chilling right now at 99 and 100. Okay. Great pullback for some more upside. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Lower lows, lower highs. This is here producing the exact opposite. Okay. Well, that would be the higher high, right? But now we're getting those stairs being built. Okay. Well, well, whatever. All right. You guys get what I'm saying. All right. Goes up, goes down, consolidates, shoots down, up. Like the chart isn't always gonna be exact to a T. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we keep producing stairs, the stairway to heaven, this will keep on rising. Okay. So technically, what it's supposed to look like, in a perfect world, in a perfect situation. Whoops. Oh, great. Let's just undo that. Get rid of this magnet, right? In a perfect world, a perfect situation, this is supposed to look like this, right? Let's just do it right here. Whoa. I need some more room here. All right. This is what it's supposed to look like, okay? Is it gonna be like that every single time? No, because you know what? This is not a perfect market. If that was the case, it'd be very predictable, very easy to trade, okay? But technically, this is what this is doing, all right? Marvell, my guy. Okay, I'm glad I bought shares down here. Even lower than this, bro. Like I probably bought it down here type shit, right? Okay. Bought shares. Loved Marvell. It's a great data center company, right? We shorted it from right here at that first pop because why? I mean, it's been consistent every time, around this area, we just lose that support. Might even short it again, okay? So we shorted it. Should have taken your profit. I took my profit at like 91. Don't care about the rest, you know what I'm saying? Came, hit that 50 SMA, bounced off of that news, right? So just be mindful of that. NVIDIA, we had this level marked out yesterday, folks. No coincidence, okay? So I made this video yesterday. Something in the air, you know what I'm saying? Something in the air was telling me, all right? And it wasn't love, all right? Love is not in the air. That's why I'm holding my breath, okay? I'm married to the game, baby, all right? I'm here to make some money, all right? AVGO, exact same thing. Hit that puts objective. It's why we had that objective. No coincidence, all right? Shot back up. Google, I can't even say much about Google. This is the only thing this is truly the only thing that gives me like true heartbreak here. All right, breaks my heart seeing this. Like, come on, man, give me $3 $1 to $3, baby. That's all I want. All right, VIX shot down, but guys, we are still in the 20s. We're not even. Come on, man. I feel like making love right now. Making love to you. Music, all right. 24. Haven't lost the 20s. I mean, it's just, what do we just say right now? You know what I'm saying? Building that stairway to heaven, folks. That's all we're doing. Okay. This is what I'm saying. It's just getting worse. Okay. Qualcomm. I got out of that one. All right. Got out of that one. I think I lost. I guess it was like a $24 loss. Okay. Whew. Should have taken it. Okay. But I like the direction that we were going. So, messed up. Okay. Amazon. I told everyone to get out of this one. All right. If you're inside the challenge, I told everyone to get out. If y'all took this trade, I made it very clear I'm getting out. All right. Once I saw that jump up or this jump up, I was like, all right, whatever, Let's see how we play around this 206 level, all right? Looking for that 207 on the 15-minute, right? This is where we were pretty much teetering. Could have went short right there, and I said, you know what? No need to rush it. No need to rush it, right? Boom. You get that news with Iran, market goes crazy. I close out around 207, 208, right? Took my first loss, okay? Had to take it, But that lets you know what I'm saying? Your boy holds himself accountable, all right? I'm not running for nothing. You see my face right here, my guy, looking like John Cena, right? You can't see me. No, but you can see me. That's the thing. I ain't hiding behind nothings, brother. Nothings. Okay? Right here. 1K challenge. Close those shorts, y'all. All right, we are paper trading here. Close those shorts, y'all. All right. Took off. All right, look. Looks like we're not getting that retest. I want to jump in it, but I'd rather wait it out since I didn't get that retest. We visit that level and then fail, we'll short it. If it comes down, then we're back to phase one in our first position. Okay. Never a need to force or rush a trade. Okay. Just because you hear me talk about it, just because you hear me say, this is what I'm looking to do. Motherfucker, did I give you the green light? That's your problem. You greedy. You don't know how to listen to directions, all right? Okay? Just like if you didn't close it, you don't know how to listen to directions. Maybe you should look yourself in the mirror, all right? Okay. Look, Broadcom falls out of this order block. I'll be jumping into the shorts. Did you see me call any of this out? No, I didn't, right? But this is the first play. Look, the first one I took L on in a while. You could view my track record. Bangers. Okay? Bangers. Hope y'all took y'all profit on this because damn, right? Marvell took off. You didn't take it. That's on you. Qualcomm currently sitting at 166. I could have taken it Friday. Could have taken that profit Friday. I was up like 500. Could have taken it Friday. Okay? Look, if you're shooting 9 from 10 from the free throw in any basketball stat, any stat in sports, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. All right? So, hey, if you're barely jumping into the plays now, okay? If you're ever looking at a chart, right? You're looking at a chart and you've seen so much downside. You're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna start entering downside. My guy, you're late to the party. This is where people get wrecked. Okay, they want to buy down here. They want to go short because now they're convinced, right? No, then that's when you get hit, right? Because everyone's saying no, it's not a bull market. It's not a bull market. But everyone buys when it's up here. The market's doing so good. The market's doing so good. It's reaching all-time highs. I'm going to start buying all these stocks. What are you talking about, dog? You're late to the party. What do you want to show up? Comp's about to come. This thing about to get rated. That's why you see it come back. You know what I'm saying? Now, everyone does the same thing inversely, right? Oh, let's go short. Let's go short. Let's go short. That's how you get wrecked, bro. Okay? So just trust your uncle here, all right? Come on, guy. Yeah, so right here, this is why I say just be careful if you're going to go turn into a bull because you're showing up late to the party by wanting to jump into a bunch of calls, okay? Anything could still happen. Iran could change their mind. Like I said inside the chat, it is just negotiations, right? These are only things that we're just talking about. We're not actually, there's no deal that has yet to be made, right? Let's see where I say that. All right. Let's see how oil does if we can get this deal. If we can get this deal to come, then we're definitely coming back to being bullish and we'll flip hats. All right. Iran speaking up saying that we want to end all this shows how much the market values their demands. Okay. They're bottlenecking everything when it comes to the oil. All right. Let's see if we can come to an agreement on a deal. Now we would be a great time to close everything, get best sit on the sideline and wait for a deal to come through. All right. If we don't get a deal, then this market will come down hard. All right, sugar, we're going down swinging. All right, putting on my Fallout boy, and throwing on the luchador mask, dog, and yeah. All right. Only reason why we're pushing up is because Iran's president is saying this, not Trump. All right. Like my guy said down here, you know, uh, Iran's voice about the president. Iran voice doesn't carry as much as weight as the supreme leader, but we don't know the hierarchy. Caution just because Trump's saying so, and Iran would like to, as unconfirmed officially. Remember, it's what Israel's war is saying. Yes, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just Trump's tacos aren't working anymore. But this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this how much the market values their demands. You feel me? So this is why this is very important. If we can come to agreements and their demands are met, this war is ending. Oil has been released, but like I said, I really do think it's going to get taxed. And Trump does not want that tax, does not want that fee on that oil because oil will remain up here. Because oil's going to cost more. Okay, maybe not all the way up here, but it's definitely going to be hanging out in the 80s because we're going to have to start paying those taxes, y'all. All right, this is very, very important to the market. Very important, just very important. All right, I don't know what else. I don't know what else is to say. That just keeps coming out. To be honest with you, it's the only thing that I could say right now. Okay, so with that being said, we're just pretty much just gonna be looking at the charts. All right, don't be in a rush to get any trades. Been giving out trades left and right. Okay, so if you didn't make no money, don't go in trying to force a trade. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go try to enter a trade every single day, the more time you spend into the market is the more time you're gonna end up losing money. All right, the odds are not in your favor. It's like you go to the casino, you're up, walk out. Why are you showing up every single day? You made $5,000 today. Chill. Learn how to scope your plays. You know what I'm saying? You know what money doesn't like? Money doesn't like desperation. Money doesn't like greed. Okay? Money likes strategy. Money likes hard work. Money likes it when you go and you're able to earn it. Money's like a woman. You show too much attention, show too much desperation, she's like, bye, next. You show too much greed, she'll be like, dude, you need to chill. You don't respect money? Get away from me. You're so rude. You're so rude. I don't know what kind of girl sounds like that. All right. Never dealt with a girl like that. But don't look, if you want to be a day trader, by all means, go be a day trader. Okay. But those guys have sound strategies. You know what I'm saying? They got things that are implemented. They got how do you say it? I'm just gonna say with proven strategies. All right. I love day traders. They know what they're doing. They got the patience for it. You know what I'm saying? If you're swing trading though, you don't have to be in it every single day. Okay. I'm speaking to those who swing trade. All right. I'm not speaking to day traders. I'm not even speaking to leaps. Okay. If you happen to hit a day trade, beautiful. Take your money. You know what I'm saying? By all means. You can make $400 a day. Beautiful. Okay. But in that one swing trade, you could just be in one trade and make your two bands. You don't have to be inside the market every day to make those 400. Learn how to make the 2,000 a week. Learn how to. It's money management. You know what I'm saying? If all 10 of my trades that I just put in, right? You go light on the first nine, you decide to go heavy on that ninth, and you take that loss, you're gonna be looking at me some kind of way. But that's because why didn't you go ahead, get the balls, and play and go heavy in the beginning when you needed to? Know when to go heavy. Know when to put the pedal to the floor. Know when to let them hang. You know what I'm saying? Know when to throw a bag at it and be like, look, I got money today to play. Okay? When we're rolling sevens, go big, man. Bet big, dog. Bet big. Okay, but when you've been hot for so long, luck's finna end. All right. Timing. Don't start going big at the end when you've been making $1 bets. You've rolled 100 times and you just been killing it. And on the 100th time, you want to bet it all. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? So, do what you must. All right. Going to work. On out. Adios, amigos. Y'all got any questions? Shoot them inside the Discord. Love the interaction we've been going on here. All right. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Boom. All right, amigos. Adios. Peace.